Hey, it's Greg, and I wanted to talk today about how you can be overwhelmed on your weight loss journey. All right. So, if you've got 10, 20, 30, 40, or more pounds to lose, I'm going to show you exactly how to beat the overwhelm of it's going to take too long. All right. So, this came about from a conversation that happened on a post that someone commented on, and they were saying, I've got so much to lose, right? And one of the reasons why that happens is because humans, we all want it now. We all want to get the result now. Okay. And if that's you and you've had that before, say, hey, um, if you're the sort of person who's been sat there and gone, I want the result now, just comment me below. And that will just help me focus my mind so I know I'm talking to the right people. Hit the heart button, hit the love button, whatever it is, and then we'll dive into it. Okay, so here's the thing, right? The world will sell you all of these amazing quick fixes to make you feel good, right? And that's just fueling that little dopamine hit. So dopamine is a chemical in your brain that gives you that ooh, the cozies, right? So the world will tell you, oh, you can lose 20, 30 pounds in 2 weeks with this magical technique. And I know it's a whole load of rubbish, right? If you've seen these before, just comment and let me know that you've seen those quick fix things before. So what happens is you grow up surrounded by all of these quick fixes, and honestly, this is probably the reason why I got into what I do now, and that's helping women drop body fat, get strong, get fit, get confident, get healthy. Because I was just fed up of the BS that I saw. Like my sisters and my mum, they would always be shown these adverts and all this rubbish about do this one thing to get this result. Just drink this tea to get results. And it really upset me. And I would see ladies getting frustrated over and over and over again as to why they couldn't get the results. They might lose the weight and then it would go back on again. They would make themselves sick. I've had clients tell me, Greg, my hair fell out when I did a particular diet, Cambridge. And that was a really big frustration for me. And that's why I build and what I do is on integrity, because I know that it's not a quick fix. All right. But going back to the original question, okay, if you got, say, 8, 9 stone that you want to lose, I'm going to just tell you how to do it. Okay. And it starts with this, because unless you've got a DeLorean, you can't fix your past and you can't change the future. Okay, I'll say that again. Unless you've got a DeLorean, and if you don't know what DeLorean is, I'm talking Back to the Future. If you've ever watched Back to the Future, comment below. It's an awesome film, and you can't change the past, and but you can affect your future. You won't be able to get there, but you can affect your future. And all it does is it starts with what's happening at this minute in time. Okay, and every decision you make with what you eat, how you move, how you exercise is a step. So every rep is a step in the direction towards the goal you want. So what most people do is they go, I want to lose 20, 30 pounds. I want to lose it next week. Well, we all know that's not going to happen. So here's how I do it. Okay. I don't focus on the goal. I focus on the process. So don't focus on the goal, focus on the process. Okay. And what I mean by that is this. Let's just say that you need to, as part of losing, say, I don't know, 12 stone, let's just say, you need to eat more. So eat more vegetables. You need to start walking more, right? Let's just say those two things. And what we do is we habit stack on top, right? So what I do with my clients is we habit stack. So I don't go, right, I've got to do this, this, and this, and this at once, because again, that gets overwhelming. So what we do is we say, right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to focus on the actions that will lead us to the goal. Yeah. Does that make sense? Just let me know that makes sense. So we're going to focus on the actions that actually get the results. So we're counting those, because what happens is if you start looking at the weight goal all the time, and this is why I don't actually get my clients to take their weight when we do their weekly check-ins. It's because you can get so disheartened because you're thinking you've got so long to go. So we keep score on the things you need to do. So this week, how often did you eat more vegetables? Great. I can say yes with confidence. I had 3 portions of vegetables for 6 days out of 7. That's a win because before you might have been eating 1 portion of vegetables. So if we can get you now to continue that trajectory, guess what? You're going to be so much more closer to the goal. All right. So what's the next thing? Well, I need to eat more protein with my meals. Okay, awesome. So why don't we start with 2 portions of protein a day? Can you do that? Yes. Awesome. Okay. Then what you do is you just build on that. So now, after a couple of weeks, you've got 2 habits embedded, right? So then the next one might be, right, okay, I'm going to start working out now. Okay. Notice how I started with nutrition first, exercise later. There's a reason for that. I'll come back to that. So then you say, right, I'm going to say do 2 workouts this week and they're going to be for 10 minutes. Awesome. You have now done like 200% more workouts this week than you ever did. And all of those things are what we call compounding. So, like when you get the bank, well, maybe not nowadays, but the bank and you put money in and it's growing and growing. All we're doing is having a compound effect on the things you need to do to get the result. Okay. And that's why I focus so much on what's the actions that need to be done, not the goal. Because if you do the actions consistently enough, guess what? Before you know it, it's all about the goal. Does that make sense, ladies and gents? Just comment below and let me know. I need a drink. My water's run out. Does that make sense? Just let me know if I'm making sense, because I think flip it around. Don't focus on the goal outcome, because that's what everyone does. Everyone focuses on the goal and then looks so far away and they're like, oh, I can't do it. I'm never going to do it. Okay. And if you're someone who's at work all day, stuck on Zoom calls, yeah, you're already stressed with what's happening at work. So now we're going to say, right, okay, let's remove the stress of the weight goal. Because frankly, in some ways, ladies, I don't really care about your weight. And I've written about this before. My thing is about what are the steps we need to do to get you to the goal. If we concentrate on the steps, guess what? The result happens. The magic happens. I've got clients, 15 pounds down. I've got a client started with me last week. She's already got half an inch off her stomach, all because we've just implemented a few basic things to start her on the journey. Okay. So if you're struggling with, you think like you've got this big goal that you want to hit, then my advice to you is strip it right back, right back. Focus on the things we need to do each week and the goal will come. And then once you've got consistent at doing the things, then all of a sudden you're 2 dress down sizes down. And that's what I do in my Revolution program. 90 days, 2 dress sizes down, and you feel good. But we concentrate on the actions, not the end goal. And we call them process goals. And we use habit stacking to get you to do that. All right. So if you know someone who needs to hear this, tag them in. Someone who talks about, oh, I've got so much weight to lose and I don't know what to do and it's all overwhelming. Tag them in this, share this with them. They might find it useful. I'm going to go and train now myself. So I hope this was useful. Drop a comment if it was, and I will speak to you soon. Talk soon.